graffiti better than others?
Yeah.
Matt?
The illegal kind looks better.
The illegal kind looks better? How do you know if it's illegal or not?
Because it'll be like, say bad things.
Because they'll say all illegal graffiti says bad things. Did I see a hand over
They
there?
like tag shit.
Adam?
And we'll be on places where like trains are, like on trains, every time I see one go by, it's full of graffitis. That's obviously illegal and
Joseph, did you guys see your hand?
Yeah, I say that some are better because I mean some of them are kind of dirty and dingy and they look kind of nasty. And
Okay.
some other actually kind of cool.
Okay.
they were like they had a thing in their mind and they drew it. I mean, not just, they put colors on and just.
Do you guys know where this one is?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to hint this on Park Ave. Oh, yeah.
That's
Right
pretty.
next to Elm Park.
Sort of. So, what do we think? Is this graffiti?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it good graffiti?
Or did they get a ladder to do it?
My guess is this was someone who was hired to do this.
Because you couldn't do all of that without being caught.
That would be my guess, and also because it has a theme that's related to the restaurant. So, do you think this, is it still considered graffiti if someone paid them to do it?
No.
No. Well, illegal, not illegal graffiti.
Ariana Garcia Fialdini, and I had the pleasure of working with her in, I studied abroad in Ireland in college, and she was a resident artist there at the time, and she is from Mexico. What do you think femicide means?
Oh,
It has to do with probably like
feminine girls, like girls can't like flirt and stuff.
Okay, so femicide, the first part of the word is femme, so female, and then what does side mean?
Killing.
Killing?
A lot of women.
So violence. So there are a lot of issues in Mexico for the last few years about violence against women, whether it's domestic violence, so things happening in the home, or through the drug trade. A lot of women are being harmed. Also, there have been a lot of disappearances of women that are kind of unexplained. Ariana works to raise awareness for these issues. So he saw a no trespassing sign, and he painted this little scene of a Native American sitting with a sign saying no trespassing, kind of commenting on how the white Europeans came in and trespassed on their land and then cut them off. Also, one thing to notice is that a lot of these street artists and graffiti artists will use spaces that already have graffiti on them. So kind of building off of other people's ideas. Also, what do you think about this one? A guy here looking kind of sad, and it says, "Follow your dreams," and someone painted "canceled" over it. So this is, I believe, my last artist. Her street name is Swoon, and she does a lot of wheat pasting, which means that she draws things on paper and cuts them out, and then pastes them onto walls. And she very often will use walls that already have graffiti all over them to kind of integrate herself into that culture. Do you guys see what it says right here? It says graffiti. Yeah. So that's an interesting message, that a lot of times people see graffiti as like a negative thing, as you know, being a rebel and things like that. And she's saying graffiti keeps me clean. It's her way of self-expression. And this I just wanted to show at the end. 5 Points was a gallery for graffiti artists in New York, and it was for decades of the kind of the center of graffiti art. As you can see, it's covered with just graffiti, hundreds of graffiti artists, and it's all the way around the building, lots of different styles. I like this one. It's painted on the ground to make it look like there's lava.
Oh, I've seen a lot of like these.
Oh yeah, that's
So the sad thing about 5 Points is it was destroyed this year. They decided in New York that they could get more money by making it into a condo building, or like an apartment building, instead of having it as a gallery. So they demolished 5 Points, painted it all over white, and there was a lot of uproar about it in New York. Yeah? They all have a voice. That is a great place to start. So what do you mean by that? Yes. So guys in the back, if you didn't hear Fang, she said that all of them had something they wanted to share with the world. They had a message. So they weren't just spraying something because they wanted to, be seen. They actually had a message that they wanted to get out there. Any other similarities or differences between these graffiti artists?
He always wakes up to help. Yeah.
Whatever. Zach, take that away. You can use the computers.
All kind of like a hat.
Like celebrating?
Yeah, once you get accepted, everybody to get accepted.
Something simple.